Here from Belize, Central America. My name is Pete Redicup. Hey folks, we're glad you took the time out to join us on this live LPGN webinar presentation here this evening. On behalf of Dennis Roberts, who may not be with us or maybe popping in a bit late today, he Skyped me a message here that he may be late or may not be on the webinar this evening, but I want to welcome you wherever you're dialing in from, whether you're dialing in through the webinar platform or through our phone line. We just really want to welcome you guys to the presentation here this evening. Now, also, I want to welcome those that are listening to the replay link here as well, and encourage you to help us share the link here and get the message out to as many people as you possibly can to help you grow your Laminine business. Now, most of you have heard my story, folks. You know that I'm a Canadian, but reside in the tropics of Belize, Central America, where I really escaped the harsh, cold winters of Canada to really offset my health condition. And one of the conditions that I had was a serious case of Raynaud's. And for those of you not familiar with what Raynaud's is, it's a severe circulatory disorder where you're basically in hypothermia right through the winter, and the cold climate, the dry climate was basically turning my fingertips white, my toes. I mean, I was basically freezing to death. I mean, in hypothermia, unless I was indoors sitting in front of a heat register, and that was not a comfortable place to be. So I decided that, you know what, I'm an online entrepreneur. I've been online for 20 years now, full-time in my own business, and why not enjoy the tropical climate down here in Belize, Central America, and do my business the way I would normally do it from Canada. And it's worked out really well for me, folks. So yeah, we're excited you took the time out of your schedule to be on this live webinar tonight. We're going to keep it fairly short tonight. What I want to do tonight is go over a little bit of a screen sharing with you folks here, and go into the back office a little bit and help you navigate through the back office of the LPGN, the Life Farm Global Network website. Give you some marketing ideas on how to use the Egg of Life website and the Egg of Life testimonials.com website. I mean, these sites are there for you guys, and they are awesome sites to really get familiar with and to get comfortable with, and help you to market this incredible product called Laminine. Now, whatever ailment you guys have, you know what I mean, or your people, your loved ones, your family, I want to share a huge tip with you guys here today in terms of what I do to really get my message out there to people. Now, one of the things that I do is I immediately go to YouTube. Whenever I have someone, just today again, I had someone who emailed me from the Philippines, I believe it was, and she had her son who was on dialysis in the United States, and she was wondering if Laminine would do something for her son's kidney, liver problems and all this, and being on dialysis. Well, I didn't have a lot of knowledge about whether or not it would work, other than basically a family member recently collapsed with kidney failure and was in emergency for about 3 weeks, and was on life support and getting dialysis done and all that. So I began to do a little research during that time, and I discovered on YouTube several really good videos about people with kidney and liver failure and dialysis and what Laminine was doing for them. Now, I didn't have any personal experience with that, but I immediately went and watched that video on YouTube, and I Skyped the individual the link, and emailed them the link, and let them know that, hey, you know what, here's a really good video. You might want to just take a peek at this video and see if something in the video resonates with your son's problem. And immediately I got emailed back thanking me for taking the time out to answer their questions, and that they were going to be joining my link later on today. So, I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's the way to build this business. When you're talking to people, and I want to give you an example of this. When you're talking to people, and I'm going to pick on Nettie Unruh in the room here today, okay? Nettie's in the webinar. Now, Nettie, I met through she's in Manitoba as well, and she is a home care worker. And what I did is I basically shared some information with Nettie, and Nettie immediately started sharing some information with me about her, what she does and where she works in the home care industry. And I immediately started sharing some links that I thought would really be appropriate, that would really resonate with her and would really help her to understand Laminine. And when she reviewed the videos and she reviewed the links, she immediately came back to me and said, yeah, you know what, this sounds like an amazing product. I've been hearing a lot about Laminine and I want to try this product. So next thing you know, I was giving her a link for instructions on how to sign up with Laminine, how to get started with it. And here she is on the webinar with us today as a Life Farm Global member. So that is really encouraging. So, I want to encourage each and every one of you to just share the message out there as much as you can with anybody that you know that has any health conditions, and go to YouTube. That's a huge, huge tip. Go to YouTube and immediately go and punch in Laminine on cancer, whatever it is, whatever ailment they have, and see if there's anything out there on the internet that would be beneficial for them to watch. So that tip right there alone has helped me to help a lot of people with getting them started, because the old saying goes, everyone listens to the same radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me, right? What's in it for me? Now, if you could address that question right there, that need, that concern, and the essence of any business is to find a need and to fulfill that need, right? Find a need and fulfill the need. That's the key. When you can do that, you're going to have success. Now, give me 1 second here, folks. I'm getting some side Skype messages here of people that cannot get into the webinar for whatever reason, and I'm going to Skype them real quickly here, get them the link to the webinar. So for some reason, there's people that are saying they can't get into the webinar. I don't know why. It's probably their connection, but I will send them that link so they can get in. All right, now let me do a little screen sharing here. I got sort of sidetracked there, I apologize, but I'm going to activate some screen sharing here, and we are going to go into my back office, and we're going to, let me do that, present to everyone. All right, so there we go. We are screen sharing now. You should be able to see my screen. So the first thing I want to do is I want to log in to my back office, because in my back office, you're going to be able to see all the different buttons, all the different features, and of course, your back office will look the exact same way as my back office. In previous meetings, we focused a lot about testimonials. We had some great testimonial last week from Dennis Roberts as well. And today I want to focus a little bit more on the business side of things. I want to focus on how to really set up your auto ship, how to get another order placed, how to view the compensation plan, how to get your business cards ordered online, how to view all the features in your back office. So first of all, I want to start with right here, your dashboard, your overview. When you log in, the very first thing you'll see is your rank. Now, as you can see here, my rank is Premier. Premier means you have at least 10 people sponsored personally. So if you have that, you get the full benefits of the compensation plan, and your rank is Premier. So I'm paid as a Premier. Now, I personally enrolled 30 people into Laminine. Now, it's not great yet. They're all active, all 30 of them. And, that's the great thing about this business. I've never seen so many people being active and staying active in a business, because usually you have a high dropout rate in the network marketing industry. And anyone that's been in the network marketing industry will attest to that, and will say, you know what? Yeah, you sponsor a bunch of people, and usually you end up losing half of them or 75% of them within 6 months, because people don't make money or don't see benefit in the product, and they basically leave. Now here you can see my back office, my volume here as well, and you will have your volume here. Now in Laminine, obviously, as long as we have a 60-40 split, we get paid properly on the compensation plan. Now you can see here my previous month here. It only shows your previous and it shows your current. my previous month, you see 4,633 points here with a split of 22,660 and 1,973. Now to have a 60-40 split, right leg to left leg to get paid properly, it doesn't have to be 50-50 as long as it's 60-40. So I can have 3,000 on one leg and 2,000 on the other leg, and I'm still going to get paid properly on the compensation plan. Now to me, that is really, really huge. That's really nice because there's a lot of these programs that are very strict. If you don't have that 50-50 balance, you don't get paid, and they wash out your points. Well, these guys don't do that, and I really appreciate that about this compensation plan and how it is structured, because it is a compensation plan that is set up by the people. It's created for the people, by the people, for the people. So it's really cool. Now let's start with some of our buttons here on the back. We've got our home button right here. Of course, that's the button that we are currently viewing. And then you'll have this pop-up that pops in your face about the 7-day immune challenge. Now we talked about that last week, so I'm not going to go into that in too much depth today, but Immune is the new product that Life Farm Global launched in November. And right now, till February the 28th, they've got the Immune Challenge, where if you're sick and you've got flu symptoms and you're not feeling well and you'd like to feel better, try this product for 7 days. If you don't see, notice, and feel a difference, the company will refund your money, no questions asked. Now, to me, that is huge. So there's very few companies that stand behind their products the way that Life Farm Global does, and I really appreciate that about the company. Now, here in your profile, here you want to make sure you have everything set up properly. Here's where you'll find your personal URL. This is where you'll change your password. This is where you can do some preferred placement if you want to put someone on your right side, left side, wherever you feel you need the person. Let's say your right side's really taken off and your left is weak. You want to go into preferred placement and place them on the left side, everyone that you personally enroll, so that your left side is catching up to the right side that's already taken off. Here you can register for the text messages that they send out on a daily basis and the IBO meetings that are taking place all across North America. You can click on that and it'll give you all the locations. Now here, from your back office, you can also enroll a new member. So let's say you need someone on your left side and you want to enroll a new member with placement, you go right here with placement on your left or your right, wherever you need it. So it's really cool. It gives you that flexibility to do that right from your back office. Now your order here, this is where you place a new order. Let's say you need a new order placed or you want to change your auto delivery. So let's go there. Let's go to the auto delivery, and while that tab is loading here, it tells me here that my auto delivery is confirmed and will be processed on the 23rd. So every 23rd of every month, I get my Laminine Omega and my regular Laminine sent to me. As you can see here in my, excuse me, in my back office, I've got that set up in my auto ship area here. One Laminine and one Laminine Omega. So that's what I'm ordering right now. And I have my friends from Canada ship it out to me here in Belize. Just recently had a friend out visiting us here and brought me 10 bottles of Laminine down here. So I'm good to go again for a while. So this is where you go if you need to change your Laminine order. Now, I just had an individual call me from Mexico here on the weekend, and they had got a hold of some Laminine for some people down there that had cancer, and they had incredible results with the product. And they called me up from Mexico and wanted to know how they could order more. Now, Laminine, Life Farm Global, does not ship into Mexico. So what we had to do is we had to use a Texas address and get the product shipped to Texas, use their credit card. So they had an address in Texas, which worked out really well. And they bought the family pack. So we set that up on their auto delivery. The family pack, which is buy 9, get 1 free. So you're getting 10 bottles for the price of 9. So that was their auto ship order, right? So they're pretty excited about this product, and people are getting tremendous benefits all over the world with this product, and that is really huge. Now, this is your e-wallet tab. This is where you'll get paid. All your commissions will end up in your e-wallet. You can do withdrawal. We get paid every Friday, guys, and that's really cool. Every Friday, you get this e-wallet payment, and you move it right to your debit card, the Life Farm Global MasterCard, and I love that. I mean, you go right to the ATM and just withdraw it right there. You can do an e-wallet transfer, member to member. You can change your password, all the forms that you need, your tax forms, pay card form, direct deposit forms. If you want to have direct deposit right into your bank account, you can do that. Now, genealogy. This tab here is always really important to me because I like to go and see what's happening in my organization. Now, as you know, our compensation plan is made up of a unilevel, a matrix, a binary. You've got a coded tree. So there's really 4 key components to this compensation plan. And one of my favorite tabs here is the matrix tree visual. I go there in the matrix tree visual to basically see what's going on in my business, what's going on in my network. So I can see my personal username right at the top here, Kill Payne. And then while the page is loading, it's a little slow here, so bear with me. Our internet is rather slow here this evening. All right, there it goes, loading. And then it shows my left and my right, the 2 people that I originally personally sponsored. And then it continues down here. I see my mom's right here. These are all personally sponsored people still. So the first 6 people I put in were all personally sponsored. And then some of them started sponsoring people. So it goes your row of 2, your row of 4, your row of 8, you know, my row of 16, row of 32. It's all full, right? It's all full of people. So there's a lot of spill happening in my organization. They call that love from above. The love from above. I mean, anyone in my organization can receive spill just by the efforts that myself or any one of my teammates here that already had everything spilled full. So use an example. If this individual sponsors someone, well, there's no room. It's all full here. It drops way down below someone in the organization. So that's really cool. Now, another thing that I really like to do in the genealogy tab is go to the unilevel genealogy list. In the unilevel genealogy list, you get sort of a bird's eye view on what's happening in the first, I believe it's is it 8 or is it 10 levels of your business? Let's find out here in a second. As soon as the page loads, it's a little slow. Oh, okay, it's only 5 levels. This only shows you 5 levels deep in your organization. So here you can see my count here is 91. So it's 91 people. And I only started marketing this, guys, in September is where I sponsored my first person in. And then Christmas was, you know, sort of slow, and we had to move and everything else here in Belize. We moved into this new guest house. So I haven't been extremely focused, you know what I mean, as I should have been. And I will get busier here again, but very good duplication though. You know, when you bring in X number of people and you see your organization triple in size and it wasn't just you doing it all, that's really cool, because here you can see level 1, that's personally sponsored. You see the 30, level 2. Well, I didn't sponsor those, right? Someone else did, 23. And then it continues on like that all the way down to level 5, 15. My organization is much deeper than 5 levels, but this report, the unilevel, shows you 5 levels in your organization only. So that's really cool. You can see that in your genealogy tab. And you can also check out your coded tree. Now, the coded bonus is a really cool bonus in Life Farm Global. As long as you have 3 people personally sponsored, you are activated. 2 for commissions, 3 for the coded bonus. So that's an area that you really want to focus on. All right, let me just check this. I can't get into the webinar. I'm still getting people Skyping me here saying I cannot log in. Okay, well, I can't help them right now, unfortunately. But yeah, folks, you know, this is a great compensation plan where you can really focus on building an organization. 2, to get paid. Now, let me ask a question to you guys. How many of you would like to get your auto ship order, your monthly auto ship? Many people view auto ship as a negative. I do not. I view auto ship to be something phenomenal. I mean, this auto ship, you need at least 1 bottle per month to be paid in our compensation plan, depending on the level that you're at. The level I'm at, I need at least 2 bottles a month. And you know what? I don't mind having that auto ship 2 bottles a month. You know why? Because it's free every single month. I don't pay for it. Now, that's sweet. How would you like to get your product for free each and every single month? And it's shipped right out to you, and you always know exactly when it's coming because it doesn't change. It's always, you know, 30 days from the date you joined, and your auto ship just continues to come. And if you get qualified in our compensation plan, and that is to enroll 2 people personally, you will automatically get commissions in your e-wallet every month. May not be a lot yet, depending on how much business they're doing. If they're just doing a bottle or 2 bottles each, it may not be huge commissions yet, but it's the start, right? Then you get your 3rd one, your coded bonus starts. Then you get your 4th one, and then the next notch in the compensation starts. 6th one, you become a leader. The next notch in our compensation plan kicks in. Then you get your 10th one, then the premier level kicks in, and then all the levels are opened up to you, and you really start to maximize this incredible compensation plan. And I'll tell you, folks, 10 people personally, I did that in my first month after starting to focus on working and building the business a bit. And it was really quite simple. I didn't understand the compensation plan. I didn't even focus on the compensation plan. All I did was share the benefits of the product. I shared my own personal testimonial of what it had done for my inflammation, my pain, my stroke recovery, all that stuff. I shared that. What the Omega Plus did for my circulation, how it helped me, and how much better I slept, and how it reduced the cortisol levels, which causes an immense amount of stress in your body. And it also raises the serotonin levels. Now, serotonin levels are really, really important to have those elevated, because you know what? That's why they call Laminine the happy pill. Because of the fact that it raises your serotonin, it makes you feel calm, it makes you feel happier, you just sleep better, and your overall health improves so quickly. And what I encourage that you all do is go to YouTube. Again, I love YouTube. And punch in American Health Journal on Laminine and see what the American Health Journal has to say about our Laminine Omega Plus. You will be shocked at what you find out there when you do a little research of your own, and you find people out there that are really seeing the results of this incredible product. Now, the next tab is our commission tab, your weekly commission statement here, your monthly commission statement. Here you can go into your group volume, your matrix group volume. I'm not going to go there today for the sake of time, but you can do that on your own. Your leadership bonus reports, director rank reports, all of the reports are found in the reports tab. And your LPGN connection, which is the publication that LPGN has. So there's a lot of information in this. Then your resources. This is where you have all kinds of USA resources and the endorsement library. I mean, there's so many testimonials and things in there, guys. You really want to go there if you haven't. And the LPGN Yes website and LifeVention website. I mean, a lot of information here, guys. So you really want to get in the know of what's in your back office. Now, another marketing site that I use an awful lot is the Kill Pain, or sorry, the eggoflife.com. My username is Kill Pain. It's eggoflife.com/Kill Pain. Now, let me just redirect you guys to that site so that I have that site in front of you there as well. All right. You should be looking at the same site that I'm looking at here right now. Now, the Egg of Life is not a Life Farm Global site. It's a site created by the leaders in Life Farm Global. And what they did is they created this really neat site here, and a marketing site. It's free for everyone to use. And it has some really, really good information in it. So the videos of all 4 of our products, the information about this miracle of life, Laminine, and the 30-day money-back guarantee offer. And you can watch all 4 videos right here. And of course, Laminine is in the 2015 Physicians Desk Reference, the PDR. So 60,000 physicians in North America use the PDR. The PDR is their Bible. It's their reference book. It's where they go for when they're stumped or they need to research different alternatives. The Laminine is featured in that PDR, and that's huge information for all of us here. Now, obviously, there's all the clinical studies here which show positive effects on physical, mental, and emotional strength and overall health with using and taking Laminine, because it's optimum nutrition for your body. and it gives your stem cells nutrition to rebuild and rejuvenate themselves. Now, what I love about Fibroblast Growth Factor and our wonderful product Laminine is it allows your body to be the healing mechanism. Yes, folks, it allows your body to do what it was naturally designed to do without synthetic poisons and drugs. I mean, you're putting something natural, something amazing into your body to help it do the repair process naturally. Now, this site here goes in depth. I'm not going to go into this today, but the history and the science behind Laminine, it's all there. The testimonials are here. The FAQs are here. Excuse me. The opportunity is here. You can buy retail and you can join wholesale right here. If you just want to try the product out, get a bottle or two and try Laminine out for a while, just click on buy retail on the eggoflife.com. My personal is /kill pain. Now, you want to talk to the person that introduced you to Laminine, because that's the person who should receive the credit. That's the person who you will want to go to their website and purchase the product there. So unless you were referred by me, don't click on my particular site. Go to your sponsor or the person that shared this with you. Now, what I do recommend is joining wholesale. Joining the wholesale is really no big deal. It's just you having the ability to buy your level. Now, what I recommend and what a lot of people do to start with is they get the Business Advantage Kit. Now, let me show you how this works. You click on Join Wholesale, and immediately it will redirect you to Life Farm Global. So, okay, it says we're processing your request. Now, it takes a little while sometimes, depending on your internet connection speed, but it will immediately take me to the Life Farm Global site, and it will display all the countries, all the flags from all the countries that Life Farm Global is presently in. So let's use an example. Let's say I am talking to this friend from the Philippines, the one that emailed me yesterday, and we were talking about her getting started. First, you have to agree to the terms. So that's the first step. You do that, you agree to the terms, and you select your primary country of residence. So you select one of the flags here. So in this case, I'm just going to do United States, just for simplicity's sake. I was going to do the Philippines, but then if our audience is primarily from the United States, then I'd be showing different numbers. So I want to click on the United States here, just to show you how it works. You have to read the terms, choose your package, right? And it takes you automatically to the next page. And sign up is as simple as following these steps here. It just navigates you automatically. First was country, then your order, then your auto delivery order, which you don't have to pay for at the time. 30 days later, your enrollment, your location, and your payment, and that's it. You're done, right? So in this case, you want to, I've had many people starting with the Synergy Pack or the Family Pack. They've been really popular. The Laminine Family Pack. I'll give you an example. 9 bottles. You get one free. So there's 10 bottles in total, $319.95. So technically, you're paying $319.95. There's no taxes, as this is a whole food. There's no shipping costs here either. So it's shipped anywhere in North America. Now, $319.95, divide that by 10, we're talking $31.95 per bottle. Now, that's pretty decent, right? I mean, let's say there's 2, 3 in your family that all want to try the Laminine. This is a perfect product package for you. Now, if you're by yourself and you just want to try the package, you just want to get some product here, a lot of people do this, the Laminine Activation Pack. It's 3 bottles. In the US, it's $107.95. In Canada, I believe it's $110.95. And there you go, 3 bottles, shipping, handling, taxes, everything included. That's it. There's nothing else that you need to commit to. You just pay the $107.95 and add it to your cart, set up your auto ship order here. What I do recommend is if you want to pursue building the business a bit, get the Business Success Starter Kit for $29.95 if that interests you. If you don't get the starter kit, then you won't have any brochures, anything. You'll just have the 3 bottles that you can use for your own personal consumption, and you can obviously order more anytime you wish. So it's highly advised that you do get on the auto ship, because a lot of people forget, they get the product. Oh, I won't do the auto ship now, I'll do it later. And they use the product and wow, after 30 days on the product, or, they're down to about 28 days, and it's like, wow, this was making an incredible difference. This is amazing. Oh, darn it, I forgot to order the auto ship. I've got no product now. And then they quickly scramble. They go to the site and they order again. And I've had this happen to a number of people. And then, of course, it takes 5 to 10 business days again to get your product, depending on where you are. And all of a sudden, here you're caught a week without the product. And that's not what you want, especially in the beginning, especially when you're repairing and you're rebuilding something in your body. I mean, if you've got a serious health condition and you're looking at Laminine as an alternative, the last thing you want to do is run out. So what I always recommend is do your auto ship. So in this case, let's go add the cart. Let's put Laminine Activation Pack. Let's add it to the cart. And here you see in the bottom, $107.95. Now, what I want to do is I want to go and check out now. So I go click the checkout button, and it automatically takes me to the next page. In this page, I will set up my auto ship. Now, I'll scroll down. Now, let's just say I want to just start with the Laminine, and I want to just have 2 boxes a month, 2 30-count boxes a month. So I click the add to cart twice here, all right, twice, $35.95 per bottle is your wholesale. Now at the bottom, you'll see it here, $71.90. That is your auto ship. That will be billed 30 days from now. So then you click checkout, right? And that takes you to the payment stage. And then it shows your sponsor. In this case, since we're logged into my account, it shows me and my ID number. Then this is where you enter your name, your information in here, date of birth, all the stuff here. And you just choose a username, a password, security question, an answer, and that's it. You're done. Then you go to the next step. Now, obviously, I can't go to the next step because I didn't fill anything out here. So then that just goes to your mailing address, whatever your mailing address is, your Visa, MasterCard, your payment gateway, and that's it. You're done. It's as simple as that, guys. This is a very, very user-friendly site. It's really easy to navigate, and it's very, 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 very user-friendly. So, and I'm here to help you guys, and your sponsor is always there as well. All right, now let's close that off, and let's go back to the Egg of Life. Now, I'm going to keep the webinar fairly short today for times initially doing our webinars, and we were running up to an hour long, and it's a little long for the replay, and people prefer to have a webinar replay link that's full of good information, but doesn't go on too long. So I'm going to try to keep my webinars to around the 30-minute mark, 30 to 40-minute maximum, and we'll get some really good testimonials down the road here, guys. And I really want to encourage you, if you've got a testimonial and you want to share something, I want to hear from you. My Skype user ID is InvestNow2, INVESTNOW, and then the number 2. Contact me on Skype or shoot me an email. You can go right to myegoflife.com/killpain, and you can go right in here, and you can, all my contact information in the bottom. You can contact me, you can call me. If you have any questions, excuse me, whatsoever, happy to talk to you and share with you how you can get started with Life Farm Global and get you in the driver's seat here to making some great money, and while you're repairing and rebuilding your health. So it's really quite amazing, guys. This opportunity is really, really awesome. Now let me stop the screen sharing here. All right, that's it. We just stopped the screen sharing, and okay, I noticed you were out of the webinar, Nettie, and I noticed you are, excuse me, got a tickle in my throat, a bit of a cold here, I think. Absolutely cool weather in Belize, guys. You know, I gotta just say that this has been amazing, this weather down here in Belize, because I'm used to it being sweltering hot down here, and it has been just absolutely cool down here in Belize, which is really quite amazing for January down in Belize. You don't see that too often. All right, for some reason the screen sharing is not turning off. Let me try this again. It's still showing there. Okay, maybe it did. Maybe it did. My page doesn't look like it refreshed here. So let me try something here. And all right, that didn't help, but it's still there. All right, is the screen sharing still showing up? If one of you would be so kind to just type into the chat area there and let me know. Can you still see my screen, or is the screen sharing off? Just type in the chat box, or right here. I'll type the word here. Just let me know, because according to what I'm seeing here, I've still got screen sharing on, even though I have turned it off. So, but anyways, back to Nettie. I talked a little bit about you. I know you lost connection there briefly, or you popped out of the room. But yeah, I mean, I was just sharing a little bit about you, and you know, I mean, I like to share stories like that because it helps people to relate. Because very often people think, well, how do I get people started in this business? I mean, I love the product, but how do I get people to join? And the answer is quite simple. And I give real stories like, you know, like Nettie's example, for example. I mean, how did I get to know her? Well, I got to know each other through email and Voxer. And unfortunately, I don't have Voxer right now, Nettie. If you've left me any Voxer messages, ever since my iPhone got damaged here, I got no access to Voxer right now. So it's email and Skype only. And everyone joins for a reason, right? And if you hone in on the reason why you joined Laminine, why you joined this incredible company, then the answer is sitting right there. The reason you joined is probably the same reason other people are going to join, to get the health benefits, to try the product out. And I know we got Floresto. He's one of the members from Winnipeg, who's part of the Philippine community. And I know the Philippine community is absolutely on fire as far as Laminine. So it's really amazing to see people from so many different walks of life that are part of this incredible company here. And what I want to encourage everyone to do is just to go out there and speak to as many people as you possibly can. And instead of the usual, hey, how you doing? I mean, that's so old, you know what I mean? Try this approach. How is your health today, right? Now, if you ask that question sincerely and genuinely, you're going to get a response from the person that you ask that question to, because people are open books. I mean, have you ever noticed how people, they've got a headache, a back pain, a muscle pain, they got something, oh, they love to complain about, oh, my knee, my back, oh, I didn't sleep last night. They love to share what's going on in their world. And if you specifically target and ask that question, not how are you doing, oh, good, you, how are you feeling today? How is your health, your overall health and well-being? Now, when you ask that question, the response that you get, folks, that is ammunition. And when I say ammunition, I mean in a good way. That allows you to come back and say, you know what, I've done a little research, and based on what you just shared with me, you know what, I've got something really, really exciting that I feel you need to look at. And it's called Laminine. Have you heard of it? No, what's that? Well, my friend, then I start with a video. I start with something that will relate to them, and I send them a little video. And I say, you know what, I want you to look at this. It's very short. It's a little 5-minute video, 10-minute video, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to share. There's plenty of videos out there. Share that. I mean, don't bombard them with 10 links. Give them 1, give them 2. Allow them to look at that and allow them to have questions, because that's what you want. That's what starts the process of really getting them involved in Life Farm Global Laminine, because they're going to have questions. They're going to go do their own Google search or YouTube search. And you just make sure you have your referral link really close and another video to follow up with that. And you know what? That's the secret right there. Find a need and fulfill that need. That is the secret to changing your life, my friends. And then once you have them in, help them pay their bills. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, teach them how to generate an income with this business and show them how they can earn an income, maybe just to help offset the monthly bills. Maybe that's their goal, to have their bills paid from their home-based business. Show them how to accomplish that. Show them how to achieve that. And you know what? You are going to make a new friend, and people will buy into people that help them, assist them, guide them, teach them. And you know what? You can duplicate that. You can say, you know what? You see how simple that was? Now let's go make some phone calls together. Let's go get a few people on next Monday night's webinar. Hey guys, I'm here every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time for you guys. And I do these webinars for you so that you can invite your friends, your guests, your prospects into these webinars. And they're all different. Every week's going to be a little different, and we're improving. We're getting better all the time. So I really want to encourage you to help me help yourself by inviting the people to this webinar Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, and you know, the duplication will automatically happen. You'll build a nice organization, and everyone is going to be very happy that you took the time to show them and tell them about this wonderful product called Laminine. So I want to wrap things up here tonight, guys. So I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be on this Monday, January 26th edition of our Laminine webinar. And I want to encourage you, the link doesn't change. So the same link that you use today will be the same link that you'll use next week, Monday. So I want to encourage you to join us and invite your people to come and join us. So thanks so much, folks. Have a wonderful, blessed night, and we will see you again very soon. I'm always on Skype and an email away should you have any questions at all, folks. Take care. Have an awesome day.